this guy's name is Harry Goatleaf. And in this movie, he's quite sympathetic. Like, he's just doing his job here.
He gets squashed
and then he gets trampled later. But he's also in the book. And I remember thinking, wouldn't it be weird if this guy had some intense, amazing lore behind him, like how a lot of the background characters in Star Wars do?
Yeah. Like literally everyone in the cantina.
Everyone's got this amazing background story. And so I looked this guy up on the one wiki to rule them all.
That's a nice wiki name.
It is. It's good. I like it when they add a little flair to the wiki names.
Yeah. Peter Jackson.
There he is, eating a carrot. Classic. He just did that and didn't tell anyone. Like, he didn't even tell Fran and Philippa he was going to do it.
That's good, I like that.
He just turned up. That cameraman was like,
Oh God, Jackson!
Yeah.
Here's Jackson!
But the thing about Harry Goatleaf,
back to the important
the
topic
gatekeeper for Bree, yeah, who is low-key, again, another of my favourite background characters. There's Ballyman, who we'll get to.
I mean, well, let's just finish the Harry Goatleaf story. It is a good story.
So in this movie, he comes across as quite sympathetic, and you feel bad when the riders trample him. Spoiler alert.
He's going to die.
If you're listening to this and you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, I'm very confused as to what your thought process is.
Why are you watching it with commentary for the first time?
Imagine if this is your first experience for Lord of the Rings.
You're listening to two Englishmen in Yorkshire talk crap about it.
But yeah, in the book, Harry Goatleaf survives Bree, and I think he's a bit more blunt with them in the book as well. Then at the end of Return of the King, a spoiler alert for the book, I guess, as well.
I mean, if you haven't read it at this point...
Well, some people haven't read the books, because they're just so dry, you know?
Yeah, but you don't need to say spoiler alert, because it's been a long time.
Yeah. Spoiler alert for this book that was released in the 50s, or the 40s, or whenever. But at the end of Return of the King, it's revealed that Saruman has gone and taken over the Shire. And I think one of Saruman's main champions in this takeover of the Shire and enslavement of all the hobbits is none other than Harry Goatleaf, the gatekeeper from Bree. So he turns cloak and he joins forces with Saruman to I love that cat. To enslave the hobbits and run the Shire in this awful, like, fascist state. Yeah. So that's why I don't feel bad when we see Harry Goatleaf get trampled later. But isn't the Watcher also one of the spies?
I think it's explained in a way that the Watcher is it's not in cahoots with Sauron or Saruman. It is just an evil entity, and evil entities are naturally drawn towards the ring. Because you could see the tentacles trying to go. Frodo's
straight for Frodo.
Yeah, and trying to go through his pockets to find it. But it's not necessarily a spy or anything. It's just an old creature.
It's an old friend.
It's an old friend. Him and the Balrog have tea.
Yeah.
In like the very bottom cabin. No, it's just something from like.
Balrog heats up the castle.
It's an ancient entity that just lived in the mountain and has just moved to that location through either disturbance via mining or just because it could.
Yeah. Why not? It's free real estate.
It is.
To date this commentary with a meme. One of the fastest aging things.
Pat Smoria. This bad boy can fit so many dead dwarves in it.
Oh my god. I also want to point out that Haldir, who is this guy for those who don't know...
Haldir gets fat. Remember, in Two Towers he's much fatter.
He is, yeah. But also... if anyone listening has seen a show called That Mitchell and Webb Look, starring Robert Webb and David Mitchell, there is a character in that. It's a sketch show, and there's a character Mitchell does in that where he is like a sort of stereotypical James Bond villain.
Oh my god!
And he wears a blonde wig.
He looks exactly
like Haldir, and I cannot separate those two characters in my mind anymore.
Haldir looks exactly like David Mitchell.
Yeah, he looks like the David Mitchell Bond villain.
That is amazing.
From the
round.
Whack the rat.
Dear.